The Stanford Prison Experiment by Colin Garrett. Here's some background information. The movie I watched was The Stanford Prison Experiment. It is about the 1971 experiment conducted by Professor Zimbardo. Professor Zimbardo is this guy right here on the far left, far left. It was a 2-week experiment. College students are placed into 2 groups, either the prison guards or the prisoners. Here's a picture of one guard beside Professor Zimbardo with the glasses right there. And then here's 2 prisoners right here in the middle. No, I messed up the camera. Alright, here we go. It was designed to test how humans react when given a certain power or disadvantage, even if it is fake. The results to this study are fascinating. Behavioral psychology. The movie, The Stanford Prison Experiment, is connected to behavioral psychology because both the prisoners and the guards were both operantly conditioned into behaving the way that a guard and prisoner would behave. Here's a picture. Here's the 2 roles right here. There's a guard, and there's a prisoner right there. Social psychology. The movie, The Stanford Prison Experiment, is also connected with social psychology because the experiment was designed to see the social interactions between the prisoners and guards. And it was supposed to see if the participants played into the social norm of their assigned roles. Here you go. Here's the guard and prisoners right there. Or guards and prisoners right there, and they're interacting with each other. Social identity theory. A psychological theory that was used in the movie The Stanford Prison Experiment was the social identity theory. Social identity theory describes the conditions under which social identity becomes more important than one's identity as an individual. Social identity relates to the perception of oneself and others based on the social group they belong to. The guards developed their new identity as a guard and lost their identity as a person. They became Mr. Correctional Officer. The guards' behavior. The guards progressively got more and more strict on the prisoners. When the prisoners refused to do something, they would get punished, and it would infuriate the guards. The prisoners' behavior. The prisoners tried to rebel, but ultimately became objects because of how forceful the guards were. Symptoms of mental illness. Anxiety for the prisoners. They were stressed out and wanted to leave. Narcissism. Narcissism or something like that. That's the guards. Not feeling guilty, but feeling entitled. My overall reaction to the movie. My overall reaction to the movie was good. As the movie played, the more my hatred grew for the guards. The whole time I watched, I thought to myself, how could you treat these people like that when you're not even a real guard and that you're not even real prisoners, and it is a completely fake experiment. Well, not fake experiment, but they're all fake. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. They are people just like you, and you treat them this way. I felt so bad for the prisoners because they did nothing wrong to deserve this punishment. I thought the movie did a great job recreating the actual experiment that happened in real life. I would definitely recommend giving this movie a watch. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's a really, really great movie. And my last point is mental illness. They did a great job making the mental illness in the movie as realistic as in real life. And on a side note, I would like to think that I would keep my morals in a situation like this, but after seeing that almost everyone fall deep in their character, I probably would have been influenced to as well.